Did you just think November means the end of gardening? What if I told you this is actually one of the most powerful months to start your Zone 9 garden? Yes, when most people are packing up, your soil is calling for life. The secret is November in Zone 9 isn't about surviving winter. It's about thriving through it. I know that sounds wild, but stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which vegetables, herbs, and flowers you can plant right now to keep your garden lush, colorful, and delicious even when your neighbors think everything's gone dormant. Ready to unlock a winter garden that looks alive all season long? Let's dive in. Zone 9 gardeners, this one's for you. November might sound chilly, but for us with our mild winters and generous sun, it's still prime planting time. Today, I'll walk you through the easiest vegetables, herbs, and flowers to grow right now, plus how to protect your plants from sneaky winter pests and keep your watering routine on point. But there's one common mistake that almost every beginner makes in November gardening, and I'll share that secret a little later, so make sure you stay with me until the end. We'll start with the most rewarding crops vegetables that don't just survive the cooler weather, but actually love it. And trust me, once you try this combination, you'll never skip November planting again. Now let's talk vegetables, the heart of your winter garden. The first on our list, carrots. These sweet roots absolutely adore Zone 9's cooler soil. The secret to growing perfect carrots right now is simple. Loosen that soil as deep as your hand can go. The looser the soil, the straighter and sweeter your carrots will grow. Here's something most gardeners don't realize: the cooler nights actually help carrots develop their flavor. It's like nature's own sweetness booster. Next up is lettuce, your quick reward crop. Lettuce germinates fast, grows fast, and gives you that fresh harvest feeling every single week. But here's a pattern interrupt for you. Did you know most people water their lettuce wrong? They pour water right over the leaves, not realizing that it invites fungus. Always water at the base, and your greens will thank you with that crisp restaurant-style crunch. Now, let's move to the heavy hitters, cabbage and broccoli. These two are absolute winter champions in Zone 9. The trick here is spacing. Don't crowd them, give them room to breathe, and you'll get tight, full heads instead of loose, floppy leaves. And there's one little gardening hack that can double your broccoli harvest, but I'll tell you that right after we cover the herbs. You'll want to stick around for that one. All right, let's spice things up a bit, literally. If you want your garden to smell fresh, look green, and even help you in the kitchen, herbs are your best friend in Zone 9's November. Let's start with mint. It's hardy, fast-growing, and stays vibrant even in the cooler air. But here's a word of advice: don't plant it directly in the ground unless you want it to take over everything. Keep it in a pot and it'll reward you all season long. Next up, oregano, one of the most underrated herbs for winter gardens. This herb loves mild winters and dry conditions, which is perfect for Zone 9. It's low maintenance and practically grows itself. Now here's the part that beginners often overlook: chives. They might look delicate, but they're winter warriors. Once planted, they'll come back year after year. There's one simple herb that can secretly protect your vegetables from pests without you ever needing chemicals. Surprised? I'll reveal that name when we talk about pest protection in a bit. And remember that broccoli hack I teased earlier? Once you harvest the main head, don't pull the plant. Cut it above the first leaf joint, and it'll send out small side shoots, giving you a bonus harvest for weeks. How cool is that? Now let's add some color to this masterpiece. Winter doesn't mean gray in Zone 9. Not when you have the right flowers. One of the easiest blooms for this time is alyssum. These tiny white and purple flowers not only look adorable, but also attract pollinators that help your veggies thrive. Plus, they act like natural pest repellents. Next on the list, petunias, the ultimate crowd pleasers. They love the mild winter air, and with just a little sunlight, they'll give you waves of color that make your garden look alive even when it's cold outside. And then we have violas, small but mighty. They handle cool nights beautifully and keep blooming nonstop. Did you know that certain flower combinations can actually protect your vegetables from aphids and whiteflies? Mixing alyssum near lettuce or violas near your broccoli can act like a natural shield. It's one of those tiny details that make big gardeners stand out from average ones. Here's the real takeaway. Don't just grow flowers for looks, grow them as teammates. They bring balance, color, and natural protection to your Zone 9 winter garden. All right, let's get to something every gardener were pests and watering. The biggest mistake beginners make in Zone 9 winter gardening is overwatering. The weather is cooler, the soil stays moist longer, and too much water can rot roots before you even realize it. So here's the golden rule: water deeply but less often. Let the top inch of soil dry before watering again. Morning watering is always best. It gives plants time to soak up what they need and dry off before evening chills hit. Now remember that mystery herb I mentioned earlier? It's mint. Believe it or not, mint's strong aroma helps repel pests like aphids and cabbage worms when planted nearby. Plus, you can harvest it for tea, so it's a win-win. For natural pest control, you can also mix a simple spray water with a few drops of mild dish soap and mist it over leaves weekly. Simple, safe, and effective. So now you know the secret. November isn't the end of your Zone 9 garden, it's a new beginning. This is your chance to grow fresh carrots, crisp lettuce, bold broccoli, aromatic herbs, and colorful flowers all winter long. Your garden doesn't have to sleep, it can shine when others fade. And remember, success in gardening isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up, planting, observing, and learning a little more each season. If you found this Zone 9 gardening guide helpful, drop a comment below and tell me what you're planting this November. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because next week I'm revealing how to make your winter plants grow twice as fast using one everyday kitchen ingredient. You won't want to miss that.